Well, folks, I can show you the best 4-ace routine ever if you wish. I'm going to place the aces into different areas of the deck. One down here, one there. If you were close, you'll be able to see those aces really are lost in the deck, thoroughly lost. I'll give the cards a shuffle just to make sure they really are lost. Now I'm going to try and spell to the aces, starting with, I think I'll go for Ace of Diamonds. ACEOFDIAMONDS. Oh, there's the 4 of spades. Okay, let's try this again. I better give the cards a shuffle. That wasn't very good, was it? I didn't spell the. Let's go for the Ace of Clubs. THE, the ACEOFCLUBS. The 4 of spades again. Oh, how odd. Let's do it again. Let's go for the Ace of Hearts. So here we go. THE, the ACEOF. HEART. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. That's the 4 spades again. Let's look. That really is getting buried. You can see that is getting lost. I'll try it again. In fact, I'll give the cards a shuffle like they do in America. I don't understand why the 4 spades keeps appearing, but let's go for the. Let's go for the Ace of Spades now. That's the 4th one. That's the 4th and the last one. In fact, I've got too many cards here. I'm going to whittle these down a bit. I don't understand why I kept getting the 4 spades there, because I've been doing this trick for years and years, so apologies for that. But I will go for the Ace of... I've got too many here. I'll go for the Ace of Spades this time. Far too many cards here. I feel a bit embarrassed by that, because that shouldn't happen like that. In fact, let's do this again. In fact, it really shouldn't happen. I'm going to try and go for the Ace of Spades, and there, the 4 spades again. I don't understand it, but if I do this, maybe I could get the aces by doing that. That would be good. You know, folks, if you want to know about card control, let me show you a little bit about card control using the 4 aces. Because the 4 aces are out on the table, as you can see right in front of me. And the first thing I'm going to do is turn them face down and show you exactly what magicians do. So there are the 4 aces. Now, for some reason, magicians place a few cards on each ace. And I'm going to be no different from any other magicians. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. A few cards on each ace. The cards are then gathered in any old order. I'll put them back in the deck and give the cards a shuffle. So the aces are really lost. I'm going to try and relocate the aces in the deck, which is a very difficult thing to do. But I'm going to spell to the first one, which I'll go for. I think I'll go for the Ace of Diamonds. Watch this. THE, the ACEOFDIAMONDS, and there's the Ace of Diamonds. That's pretty good. Now, to get the second ace, I'm going to give these cards a cut, which is not easy with a small bunch of cards, but I'm going to get clubs by spelling just the suit. CLUBS, clubs. Now, to get the Ace of Spades, I can spell anything. And when I say anything, I literally mean anything. ANYTHING, anything. Now, I've got far too many cards here, so I'm going to whittle these down a little bit. I'll whittle them down. I think possibly, I think the last one, the Ace of Hearts, is in here. I should be able to do this for you. And with a little bit of magic, there is the Ace of Hearts. Now, what's amazing is that if I take, let's say, the leader, the Ace of Spades, if I tap these cards, wouldn't it be nice to get the remainder of a Royal Flush and Spades for a game of poker? You know, folks, many, many years ago, I met an old gambler, and he said, do you want to know how to cheat at cards? And I said, well, I'd love to. Who wouldn't? He said, well, all you've got to do is to control certain cards in the deck. He said, for instance, give the cards a shuffle and then pull out a random card from the deck, and that is the one that we will use. So I gave the cards a shuffle. He said, reach and pull out any card you want. That is the one we will use. And the one that we use is the 3 of spades. That's the 3 of spades, the one we're going to control. He said, leave it on the top of the deck and give the cards another shuffle, which I did. He said, if you now spell the 3 of spades, you should be able to locate it. Well, amongst a few choices, you should be able to locate it. He said, spell 3 of spades to the table like this. THREEOFSPADES. He said, one of those cards should be the 3 of spades. One of these should be the 3 of spades. I said, well, let's have a look. He said, we'll whittle them down a little bit. He said, we'll whittle them down. We'll end up with just one playing card. And, we'll whittle these down a little bit and we'll end up with one playing card. And in fact, if we whittle these down, we'll end up with one playing card. And that is the one that we end up with. He said, that should be the 3 of spades. And it was the 3 of spades. Pretty impressive. He said, but I can go further. He said, because if I do this, these 3 cards here are the other 3s, 4 of a kind, all 4 3s. I was duly impressed. I said to him, well, look, I also a little bit of a card gambler, a little bit of a card cheat, a little bit of a magician. Can I show you something? He said, fine. I said, because if you take these cards here, in fact, if you take these cards here, you should be able to do something. He said, what's that? And I said, well, if you play poker, wouldn't it be nice to get yourself a royal flush and spades, which beats anything in any game of cards?
If you ever visit a fete or a market or a carnival, once in a while you're going to see the 3-card Monty, the find the lady guy. What that means, he normally has 3 playing cards and he tosses them around and you have to find the red one. Which obviously done with 3 playing cards, but sometimes it's done with 6 blacks and a red. And the red one is the money card, the court card, the picture card, the one to bet on. In this case, it's the Queen of Hearts. So I've got 3 blacks, the red one is in the middle right there, and 3 more blacks. Now, I'm going to start by leaving 3 of the blacks on the table. That obviously leaves me with the other 3 blacks and the red card, the picture card, the court card, the money card. All you've got to do is to follow the position. Because if I cut it into the packet, where is it? Well, it's not on face, it could be second from face, third from face, it could be on the bottom. Never play cards with strangers, because in actual fact, these cards are all black. Never play cards with strangers. Now sometimes the guy will say, all I want you to do is to find the odd card. Now you don't know whether the odd card's red or whether it's a black one. Well, these are obviously all black. Well, are they all black? Well, actually they're not, because that's red, that's red, that's red, that's red, that's red, and that's red. And as for these cards down here, that one is red, that one is red, that one is red, and that's why, folks, you can never win a 3-card Monty or find the lady in the fairground or the fete. I suggest you never play it.
Dave, last night, before I came to the production, I had a little bit of a dream about something that might happen today, and you chose a card in my dream.
You had a dream about me?
I did have a dream about you. It was a clean dream, by the way, because this is a family audience we got here watching this.
I didn't say it wasn't.
But I did have a dream last night, and you chose a card. And I took that card out of a red pack, and because this dream was so vivid, I signed my name on the back of it, and I kept it here. Okay? So I put this was the card you chose.
Okay.
Amazing, isn't it? Now let's backtrack on this a little bit. I shuffled the cards here, and what I would like you to do is, as I go through the deck like this, just say stop wherever you want.
Stop.
There?
Yeah.
You sure? Can you take the pen for me, please? Uncap it. What I'd like you to do is to sign your name on the card you stopped at here. Okay, could you recap that for me? So the camera can see that. Now, are you a good shuffler? Can you shuffle them for me?
I'll try.
Give them a good mix up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do you folks remember, by the way, my pocket, the dream card? Now, that's been in my pocket from the beginning, hasn't it? Yeah?
Yes.
What was the card that you chose? Was it
Joker.
Joker? If this was a Joker, would you be impressed with that?
Yeah.
Because that was my dream last night, you would choose the Joker.
Yeah.
But if this Joker here was your actual Joker with your writing on it, would that be more impressive?
Very good.
Thank you. Hello folks, it's Paul Gordon here, and I want to tell you about something that happened to me a very long time ago when I was a young boy in the 1960s. My parents used to take me to the sideshows, the fairs, the fetes, the fairgrounds, and there always used to be a guy doing a 3-card Monty, the cups and balls, the 3-shell game, the endless loop with a chain, and so on and so forth. There would always be that kind of a thing in those days. And one particular one was a guy who had these kind of rather outsized playing cards, and he showed me that he had 4 red back cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he said, all you've got to do is, it's an observation test, be observant, watch what I've got here. He said the 4 red back cards, and they are all ace of spades. 1, 2, 3, 4 ace of spades. The next thing he said to me was, but did you notice hiding in there somewhere the Queen of Hearts? And I didn't notice the Queen of Hearts, and he showed me that lurking in the middle of this group of cards was the Queen of Hearts. He said that is what they call the money card. It's the one to watch. He said you missed it the first time, but now it's plainly obvious. It's right there. He said it's on the bottom of the packet. I said yes, it is. He turned the cards face down, reversed the order, and said if I reverse the order of the cards, where should that bring it? And I said to the top. He said well, no, it's not on top, it's not on bottom, it's second from bottom. I lost some money. He said look, I'll do it again. The Queen of Hearts is second on from the bottom of the packet, that's second from face. If I turn the cards face down, it's second from bottom that way. He said if I reverse the order of the cards, where should that bring it? I said second from top. He said well look, it's not on top, it's not second from top, the Queen of Hearts is on the bottom. I lost again.
He said, now look, son, it should be easy to follow. I said, why is that? He said, because I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 Queen of Hearts. He said, well, the other part of the observation test is this. What colour were the backs? I said, well, it's obvious, they were red. I put money on it. He said, no, you've lost again, because they're actually 1, 2, 3, 4 blue back playing cards, which is why you should never ever play cards with strangers.